All right, good evening, everybody. It is Sunday, so it's our one and done day. Let's see, let me adjust this camera just a tiny bit. There we go. So it covers more of me and more of our mannequin, of course. That's what we're going for. So everything we have tonight is the last one of its kind, and we cannot reorder any of these pieces. So once it's gone, it is gone. I've got bracelets, earrings, and necklaces pulled out tonight. And if there's anything that you want to see in particular, I know we have convention coming up for people. So if you want something specific, just let me know. Otherwise, we're going to be having a convention, pre-convention Zoom. I'll probably do it next weekend on the 8th, Saturday in the evening. So watch for your invitation to that, because I will be putting one out. So that way you can bring your clothes, because we can interact. You can show me what you have on Zoom. Right now, I can't see you, so it's hard to match up your clothes, but on Zoom, we can do that. So it's nice to be able to have that extra avenue to do that. All right, we're going to go ahead and get started tonight. First of all, we have Cabana Charm, and this is in silver. So these are silver shell-type pieces, and they're inside little rings of silver. Hey, Esley. Hi, Aunt Dora. And Violet's on. This is the length and size. So again, we've got the little gray shell-type pieces. This is Cabana Charm in silver. Hi, Faye. And this is 30, number 30. Just one of those. Everything is the last one tonight. So just getting you ready for that. Next up, we have Rock Candy Canyons. This is a stretch bracelet. It has chunky beads of pink crackle and polished silver. And of course, being stretch, it'll expand to fit your wrist. So this is Rock Candy Canyons in pink, number 31. Number 32. Let's see what I can get to here. I have my desk piled up with jewelry, and I know we're not going to see all of it, but I put it out here anyway. This is Desert Revival in blue. So these are blue crackle stone. We have round, like a disc up here, and then the discs in between silver spacers right here. These little beads in silver have texture on them. I'll show you that. There we go. So some nice little detail on those beads. And then the earrings are those same beads. Hi, Mom. So this is the length. This is without the extension. So just a little bit below that collar. It's about a ½ an inch. With the 2-inch extension, it is going to sit down to mid-chest. So this is a good mid-chest necklace. This is called Desert Revival in blue. Hi, Tracy. Yeah, it is pretty in blue. This one is number 32. Desert Revival. Okay, let me take just a second. I'm going to write your names down so I don't forget anybody. I don't want to leave anyone out when it comes time to do the spinning. All right. Next. Let's see if I can get this off of here. It's a longer one. This one is called Lavishly Lucid. It is in brown. I'm going to just hold it up because this is a longer one. Lavishly Lucid in brown. This is brown moonstone. Have a little arc of silver above that moonstone, and then a tassel down below. I think on Instagram you can only share to certain people. You have to pick a specific person. So this one is below the bust. We're in the upper abdomen. So About 1/2 inch below the bust is where it starts. Tassel goes down to about belly button level, and with the 2-inch extension, it's going to go down over belly button, right about here, which should be about your natural waist. So we have Lavishly Lucid in brown, and it is number 33. Number 34. Artifacts of Life in silver. So we have little hammered bars and the little, almost like a little silver rainbow at the top, held together with a hammered bar. This is a post earring, and our post is right back here. Thank you, Ruth. Welcome. This is the length and size of these earrings. You see them dancing? I love it when they dance. They're so much fun when they dance. So these are Artifacts of Life in silver. They are number 34. Hey, Tammy. I'm playing with the dancing earrings over here. Gotta love the dancing earrings. Yeah, it has been a little while, but that's okay because I always miss you too. Hey, Nita. Good to see you. All right, 34. So we need one more. One more to get to our question. This is Scattered Springtime in yellow. So this is a stretch bracelet. Has little yellow enameled flowers. And it's on silver. Kind of on silver beads. You can see that. Those are little beads. So we'll stretch to fit your wrist. And just one of them. Just one of everything. Number 35. Thank you, Violet. I appreciate it. All right. So now we can get to the questions, which is the fun part, right? We have 4 answers on this one. Let's do number 3. Name something a mom might do before tucking her kids into bed. You want that one? Okay, got it. 35 to Aunt Dora. Something a mom might do before tucking her kids into bed. I don't, but I can put them in, Faye. Pray, that was it, Tammy. Read a story, number 2. Bath, number 4. Make sure they went to the bathroom. Yes, but it's not on there. Kiss them. That was number 1. Got it. So you got all 4 answers, plus a couple. All right, I'll make sure I put the ankle bracelets in tonight. I'll grab them off of here when we do our next question. Next up, we have a set of bangles. This is 4 bangles. So 2 are textured. So we have the 2 that are textured here. We have kind of like the very close together diamond cuts. And then these are beaded. Those beads are right in that metal. Again, these are bangles. So they're one solid piece. This is called Beauty Basic. It is in silver. This is number 36. We have Earthy Ensemble in multi. So the kind of rainbow colored crackle earrings. They have all the little different colors that you might have crackle stone in. Let's see, white, olive green, kind of a tan, yellow, orange, red, pink, purple, blue, and black. So it covers everything. So if you have crackle pieces, this will match it, no matter which color it is. This is the length and size. So not a huge earring, but enough to notice. Earthy Ensemble is number 37. Let's see, what else do we have? Number 38. This one I have in pink in my personal wardrobe because I wear it with a pink dress that I have. This is called Layer After Layer, and it is in purple. Although you can see it's half purple and half polished silver. So we have 4 strands here. They're opaque purple beads halfway, and then polished silver beads the other half. The earrings are the opaque purple. I almost said that wrong. Too many P's. This one goes down actually past mid-chest already. It's just a little below mid-chest. With the 2-inch extension, it is going to sit down here to the bust. So right here, hi Shannon. Write your name down. Gotcha. So this is Layer After Layer. And it is in purple. It is number, can't get my cards apart, 38. And if you weren't here on Friday night, go back and catch that replay. But the reason we're starting at 30 is because after all this time, I have now lost 3 numbers to my number cards in the 1 through 25 range. So we had to start at 30. So you really haven't missed much. We're still in the 30s. I just can't keep track of anything. You know, I take them down when I take the jewelry pieces down that were claimed. And I don't know what I did with those 3. I'll find them eventually. All right, this is Devoted to Drama in red. Beautiful ruby red rhinestones. Those are about the size of a dime. Little silver links in between, and then it stretches between each of those sections. So we've got a section of links and a rhinestone, and then it will stretch. So we have Devoted to Drama in red, number 39. Let's see, number 40. And you could even wear this with the earrings that we just had, or the necklace we just had. Fluent in Florals in purple. So same purple. We have little teardrop shaped purple beads and white rhinestones above them. And then a marquee shaped purple bead up here. They're held up by little chains, which I love that detail. This is the length and size. I don't know why I love the chains, but I do. So Fluent in Florals, purple. These are number 40. All right. Let's grab another question. 4 answers on this one. Name something parents might not let their kids do in the car. And we're going to go with number 4 this time. Something parents might not let their kids do in the car. I got to figure out what I did with the anklets. I know I put them in a different section. Why can't I find them? I know they're here. Eat. Eat was number 1. Turn on the light. That's not on there, but yes. Hang over the seat. We did that all the time, but now that kids have to be in car seats, that doesn't happen so often. So that one's not on there. Put their hands out the windows. And I remember getting yelled at for that too. Nope, not on there, but good. Drive. Yes, we do not want the toddlers driving. That's not a good idea, no matter how skilled they are. These are all one-word answers. So eat was number 1. What else might parents not let their kids do in the car? I trip over my own tongue. Sing. Sing is a great answer, but it is not on there. And I have experienced firsthand how annoying that is when a kid starts singing in the car and won't stop. Fight. Hi, Iris. That was number 2. Yell was number 3, Tracy. And drink was number 4. So Mom actually got it in before you, Tracy, but drink was our winning answer. And I have kind of a funny story about that. It's not super funny, but I actually got in an accident where I was rear-ended when I was 17. and I was at work. I was going on break and got rear-ended by somebody who wasn't paying attention because I was switching lanes. And I wasn't out of the lane yet, and then I changed my mind and pulled the rest of the way back in the lane, and they were evidently looking at their food. They had Bojangles. And so when they got out, when the officer got there to do the accident, they had red drink all down the front of them. So that's what you get for running into me and not watching what you're doing. That's the moral of the story. All right. I'm trying to see real quick what I did with those anklets. There they are. I only have a few. I don't have very many right now, but that's okay. I have a gold and I have a silver. I think this is all I've got right now. This is glistening gauge in gold. So a very thin, like kind of a snake chain. Actually feels like it's probably more of a box chain because it's not smooth. And then the serpentine chain. And this is bigger for an ankle. I must only have one of these, so it can be a one and done tonight. This is glistening gauge. And it is going to be number 41. And then the other one that I have, I actually have 3 of these. You want that one, Faye? It's 41. This one is a single strand of white rhinestones in silver. It's a very dainty looking anklet. And I do have 3 of this one. So if anybody else wants it, we also have enough for other people. This one is called Blinding Basic, and it is in white. It is number 42. 42 also? Okay. Gotcha. If I find any more, I'll send you pictures of them. But so far, that looks like all I've got. At least that's all I've got hanging up. You want 42 also? Gotcha, Aunt Dora. I like anklets. The only problem is, lately I've been wearing sandals, and you know they already have the strap that goes around your ankle, so nobody can see an anklet. So I need to find some other shoes so that my anklets will show. It's no fun wearing them if they don't show. All right. Take a dip in gold. These are gold teardrops, white rhinestones on the bottom, almost like you dip them in. If you've ever seen dip nails, you know how that goes. So it looks like they've dipped these in the rhinestones. This is the length and size. So we have Take a Dip in gold, number 43. Number 44. This is a short necklace. This is called Stellar Heiress in red. And I have this one in my wardrobe as well. Yeah. Is it crooked? It's still crooked. There we go. Stellar Heiress in red. And this is a true red. I know it's kind of showing up orangey a little bit for you, but it is not. It is a true red. And then they're in hammered silver frames. The earrings are also those same pieces, so you would not need to upgrade these unless you just want to. I think my mannequin walked away. There we go. Come back over here. So this is the length. It's mostly below the collar. We've got about a ½ an inch above the collar. With the 2-inch extension, it is going to sit down here. So it's mostly going to cover this area right here through the middle of your chest, but it is just going to be below mid-chest with the bottom of it. So this one is Stellar Heiress in red, and it is number 44. Let's put that down there. Number 45, I have a cuff bracelet called Lunar Effect in silver. This is the only one that I got. It is a cuff, and it has the phases of the moon. So we have waxing, waning, and then right in the middle, the full moon. So if you like the moon-themed jewelry, this is a nice cuff. It is also pretty strong. So I don't know if you can bend this one. I'm not going to try it. This is going to be number 45. Let's see if I can get it up here. There we go. It's going to stay, I think. All right, next question. Got to keep you entertained. All right, 4 answers on this one. Let's do number 2. Name something specific you might order at a seafood restaurant. Something specific you might order at a seafood restaurant. So you can't just say seafood, you have to specify the type. Lobster. Lobster was number 2. You got it right away. Shrimp, number 1. Dad says fish. You know what? There is no fish on here. Isn't that a shame? No fish on here. Scallops. Scallops are not on there. What else might you order at a seafood restaurant? Or you might see it on a seafood buffet. These 2 things. Crab legs. They did have just crab. That was number 3. What do you think number 4 is? They're a small fried thing, usually. And they're kind of chewy if they cook them too long. Oysters, not oysters. They're smaller than that. And I hate fried oysters. That little gush in your mouth. Nasty. Don't like it. I don't like the feel of it. Mussels, not mussels. Nope. Definitely see these on a seafood buffet. Clams, there we go. That was the other one. Thank you, Tammy. You saved us. Hi, Holly. Yeah, shrimp was number 1. I think that's the most popular thing at a seafood restaurant. By the way, I saw that Red Lobster is closing a bunch of their stores. I haven't been there in a while because, pandemic, and then we just haven't gone since then. I used to love going there. Their Cheddar Bay biscuits are great, but they're closing the one closest to us. All right, this one has a matching bracelet. So it is a long necklace. I'm going to show it to you back here and then pull it up closer. So we've got purple metallic beads as well as polished silver beads. And we've got the large gauge chain as an accent in there. And then we have 3 layers of regular chain on the bottom. Oops. Happen to have a layered chain necklace that has hot pink, blue, green. Let me think, Allison. Let me think about it. Because that would be in my multi. So this is the length. This one goes almost down to the dropped waist already. With the 2-inch extension, it is going to be at the dropped waist. And we also have a coordinating bracelet. It is a stretch bracelet. Purple mostly all the way around with 3 polished silver in the middle. So this one is Uptown Talker in purple. And it is number 46. I'm not sure if I have a layered necklace like that. I'm trying to think. I know I've got some single ones. Do you want long or short? And I know I've got some single strand. Let's see. Number 47, Castle Chateau in pink. I think it was medium. Okay. Castle Chateau. These are oval pink rhinestones, and then we have some white rhinestone accents. These are made to look kind of antique. Aren't they pretty? This is the length and size. So these are number 47, Castle Chateau. Number 47. Let me peek at my multis really quick. I do not see one like that. You want 46 and 47, Holly? Gotcha. If you have a specific picture, send it to me in Messenger, Allison, sorry. If you have one that you had in mind. Was it a recent release? So I will look for it. And I may have it coming if it's recent. This one doesn't have a name because, I don't know, it never had a name. So this is silver and black. This is stretch bracelets, 2 stretch bracelets. This one has crystal type beads in a transparent black. And then the round ones in polished silver. And then this one has transparent beads. They're clear on one side and have the silvery on another side. So you can see it's kind of half and half, the silver and the white. I don't know how to describe that. I know they do this on a lot. This one is number 48. So the 2 stretch bracelets that are silver and black. I know they probably just said silver, but I'm not doing that. All right. Flower Shop Sparkle in white. Flower Shop Sparkle. These are white rhinestones in the center of this lacy flower earring. They're on a fishhook back. This is the length and size. And it is number 49. Number 50. We got to 50. All right, I'm not going to try to take that off of there because it's going to mess something up. There we go. Let's leave that one up there. Pretty Pop-tastic is our next one. This is a longer one in red. It is 3 layers, 3 longer layers. So our first layer is just chain. Our last layer is just chain, but in a larger gauge. Our second layer has clear and opaque red beads, as well as these little pieces that kind of look like honeycomb cereal. That's what they remind me of. I think they call them wheels, but they look like honeycomb to me. So we're just going to call them that. They're honeycomb cereal in silver. All right, this is the length of all 3 layers. So kind of around the belly button area and below. This one's almost to the dropped waist with the 2-inch extension. If you use that, that is going to be at that dropped waist. This does have large enough links in it that if you wanted to shorten this a bit, you could fasten into those links and pull it up to about here, which is kind of mid-abdomen. So that's a trick you can use if the links are large enough on these longer necklaces. If you want to shorten them a little bit, you just fasten in further down the chain. So this is Pretty Pop-tastic. It is in red. It is number 50. Which brings us to another question. Ooh, this is a good one. Because this is a pet peeve for me. And nobody knows how to do it right anymore. Nobody. 4 answers on this one. Hi, other Allison. I just had another person named Allison, so I had to specify. Let's go with number 4. Name a food that shouldn't be put at the bottom of a grocery bag. A food that shouldn't be put at the bottom of a grocery bag. What do you not want to get smushed down there? Bread. Bread was number 2. Eggs. Eggs was number 1. Chips. Oh, yes, but that's not on there. They always smash my chips. Fruit. They were a little more specific than fruit. So we've got eggs. We've got bread. Technically, both these things are fruits, the other 2 answers. Bananas. Number 3. Now, usually they put my bananas on top of my bread, and that smashes it. But, you know, grapes, not grapes. But you're close. You're thinking in the right line. Not grapes. It's technically a fruit. Technically. Berries, not berries. But it is something soft or kind of squishable. Tomatoes. That was it, Shannon. You caught on to that clue. Tomatoes. They're actually a fruit. I know we eat them like vegetables, but they are actually a fruit. And my necklace keeps getting crooked. I don't mean to mess with it. Tomatoes are actually a fruit. Donuts and pastries. Oh, yes. Yes. The other thing I hate is, you know, they have the grocery bags hanging up. I hate it when they take my pie and put it down sideways in that bag instead of laying it flat in the bottom. I've had them do that so many times. And, you know, it'll be a frozen pie, but still, if it starts to thaw out when you're on your way home, it starts sliding out of that pie plate and juice leaks everywhere. I've had that happen. Or the cream ones, they start to melt. They start sliding out. All right, beautifully bubblicious. These are in a yellow-orange. So sometimes this is a hard color to find in jewelry. We've got squares, ovals, and teardrops and round pieces in that yellow-orange, and then a little bit of white rhinestone accents around the bottom. This is the length and size. So we have beautifully bubblicious in orange, number 51. Number 52, Cry Me a Riviera in green. So this is, let's see, what are we going to call this green? I'm going to call it grass green because that's what it looks like to me. So grass green, marquee-shaped beads, little silver spacers. Did I show my bracelets at the beginning? The ones I have on? No, these are part of a fashion fix from last month, but if you want them, I can get them for you. This was a whole set, and this was the other one that came in that set. This fashion fix came with 2 different bracelets instead of a bracelet and a ring. Let me see. I had to untangle him here. That's what the other one looks like. Kind of iridescent, bubbly beads, and then 2 layers of chain. This is an adjustable clasp. Necklace. These are the earrings. These have shiny copper hardware on them. These are the ones that curl around the back of your ear. So this is a post, and then this part is like the jacket that you put on the back, and it curls around your ear. All right. So Cry Me a Riviera. You see it's stretchy. Number 52. So if anyone wants those ordered, the whole set is still available online that I can order. So just let me know. Let's see, Magic Spell Sparkle in orange. Now I will tell you that yes, these are orange, but they have some pink in them too. And I don't know if the pink's going to come through on the video. It's looking like maybe not. So this is a pink and an orange. Kind of has an iridescent look in there. And we have the white rhinestones around the outside. This is the length and size. So we have Magic Spell Sparkle in orange, number 53. Yes. Are you king for the day? The girls have crowned Max with the Burger King crown. That's the only crown he's going to get, so he's king for the day. They keep trying to tell me, especially that little one, that she's the queen. I'm like, no. In this house, I'm the queen. That's the way that works. All right, next piece. This is Garden Greetings in orange. So these rhinestones, you're not seeing things. They are actually two different colors of orange. So we've got a little bit brighter orange, a darker orange, and then a lighter orange in the middle of these little flower pieces. I know at first I thought I was seeing things, and I had to look at it really close. This is the length. So it's just below the collar. With the 2-inch extension, it is going to sit down to mid-chest. So we've got Garden Greetings in orange. And this one is number 54. I got to get him to hang my other board because I'm running out of space. Number 55. We have a cute little choker in silver. So the chokers, of course, have extra extension on them in case you want to make them a short necklace. And I might have to hold that. This is Dainty Desire in silver. So little brushed silver hearts, and they're on a silver snake chain. This is choker length, but we have a lot of extension on this one. See this? So they give us like twice as much extension on the chokers because not everybody likes chokers. So this way you can make them into a short necklace. This is the choker length. So kind of right around the top of the collarbones. With that extra extension, it's going to sit down here about at collar length. So we have Dainty Desire. This one is in silver. We do also have it in copper. It's just not a one and done. So if you would prefer a copper, I do have that. And let's see, I think it's a shiny copper. Let me look. I have a hard time remembering. Yeah, I think it's a shiny copper. This is number 55 for the silver choker. All right, next question. Four answers on this one. Let's go with number 3. Tell me a place a child might be nervous about going to. A place where a child might be nervous about going to. Depends on the kid. Sometimes they're nervous about everything. School. School was number 2. Yeah, it's hard to start kindergarten. Or if you're in the new class the next year. Dentist. That was it. Number 3. Good job, Mom. That was number 3. What else? So we've got 2 and 3. What do you think number 1 is? Place kids are the most nervous to go to. Or the most number of kids are nervous to go there. I know, my kids didn't like it. My granddaughters don't like it. The doctor, yeah. They're always nervous. And they always think they're going to get a shot every time they go. So my kids would always ask, do we have to have a shot this time? And I'm like, no, that's not every visit. But it did seem like it for a while. One other place that kids are nervous to go to. Probably because they have to sit down, sit still, and be quiet. And kids are not good at that. That's not a kid thing. And we expect them to do it all the time. Where might they go to that they're nervous to go to? All right, I'll give you a few more seconds and then I'll give you the answer. Since that wasn't the winning one, it was the last one anyway. All right, the answer was church. Nervous to go to church. All right, another long necklace. This is called Zion Zen in yellow. So we have a yellow bead in the center. Actually feels like it's stone because it's cool. Little silver beads. And then we have a textured imperfect circle that's around it. This is the length. So down here around belly button level, with the 2-inch extension, it's going to sit right down here. So getting close to that dropped waist, but not quite at it. And this has tiny links. So maybe run a safety pin if you wanted to shorten it. Put a safety pin between the 2 chains. That works great if you have tiny safety pins. And then drop the extra down your back. That's what I do. Zion Zen in yellow. This is going to be number 56. We're on the downhill slide. We're going to 60. General Grandeur. In multi, because this is blue and pink in the center. So little blue, Caribbean blue, and hot pink rhinestones in the middle of these little silver flowers. This is a stretchy bracelet as well. Really cute too. General Grandeur in multi is number 57. Let's see. Number 58. Tropical Terrace in multi. Let's see if you can see those beads. They are olive green, a butterscotch brown, and kind of like an ivory color. So little beads hanging up here. That's what gives us the color in these. And then beautiful designs on these hammered pieces. This. So lots of detail in these. This is the length and size. So we have Tropical Terrace in multi. They are number 58. Number 59. We have another cuff bracelet. Revolutionary Romantic in gold. So this is a cuff. So it's open on the back. See how that goes. White rhinestones on some of these circles. Just gold on the others. So we've got some rhinestones, some not. Let me hold that. There we go. And then the little bands that are joining them. This one is Revolutionary Romantic in gold. It is number 59. See if I can get that to stay up here. And what are we going to choose for our last piece? Let's see. Let's do another pair of earrings. Number 60. Our last piece for the night. These are Jovial Jasmine in yellow. So cute little flowers. These are painted metal. We've got the little pearls in the center with silver beads as well. These are a post earring, and our post is right up in here, just above those pearls. So these are going to hang down on your ears a little bit. This is the length and size. So we have Jovial Jasmine. These are in yellow. They are number 60 tonight. Number 60. So that is our final piece. See, tomorrow evening invoices will go out. If you decide after the show's over that you want something else, or you didn't get to see the whole thing, you're watching the replay, feel free to still comment on this show through tomorrow evening, and I can still add it. If you decide after that point, even after you got you want 53? Gotcha, Holly. If you decide after you get your invoice that you want something else, just don't pay it. Let me know, because I can still add to it until you pay it. After you pay it, then I have to do another invoice, which is not that big a deal, but it's easier not to pay 2 invoices, just pay 1. So we can do that for you. Also, if you missed Friday night show, you can go back and watch the replay. It's posted on my Instagram and Facebook pages and YouTube. So they're all there for you. We have new pieces coming in this week. I was trying to think if I had orders coming in. I do have orders coming in, at least 1. So we have new pieces coming this week. So we'll look forward to that on Friday. And it's going to heat up again here. So hopefully you guys have a little cooler weather, some of you. If not, stay safe, stay hydrated. A lot of people have been passing out because they're not hydrated. So make sure you're staying hydrated, even if you don't feel hot, even if you don't feel sweaty, because that's what happened to somebody last week. It wasn't overly hot, but it was really humid, and he didn't feel like he was sweating, and he didn't drink enough, and he passed out. So we don't want that. So you guys stay safe. We'll see you on Friday night again. Good night.